Right, 24 hours time, right in Norton Disney. Cannot wait to get those rods in the water and wet some lines. Been a couple of weeks since being on the bank, but yeah, 24 hours time, 5.5 hour drive, fishing Turner's Lake at Norton Disney. Let's do this. Norton Disney tomorrow, guys. Gonna leave at midnight tonight, drive down there, about a 5.5 hour drive, but you know what it's like, gonna have to stop off, get a drink, go for a piss and things like that, so it's probably gonna be a bit longer than that. So yeah, leaving at midnight tonight, get some lines wet, get some fish on the bank. Absolutely knackered, but me and Dad are up. We're just getting sorted and we're gonna get in the car. Gonna leave now so we can have a little sleep when we actually get to Lake before it opens. We've had an hour's sleep each, so yeah, let's hit the road. Few miles into the trip, just stopping off for a nice McDonald's and to charge Dad's electric car because it's dead. So yeah, we need to get that charged, else we're not going to be going anywhere. Right, we're 10 minutes out from Norton Disney and we've had to stop again because my dad's car almost died. Electric cars, I was considering getting one. I am definitely now not getting one. It was a 270-mile trip and we've had to stop twice and wait about half an hour for this thing to recharge. But yeah, 10 minutes out, I just cannot wait to wet some lines and fish. Like, gonna fish Turner's or Billy's. At first I was pretty stuck on Turner's, but I'm just gonna see what lake's fishing best. It's my first trip to this place, so whatever lake's fishing best or whatever they suggest, really. Just gonna have a look around the complex, have a look at the different lakes, and yeah, it'll be out of Turner's and Billy's that I choose, but I'll keep you all updated. Hopefully show you some fish on the bank, should be really good. Just arrived at embryo Norton Disney, just waiting for it to open. Opens in about 10 minutes. Dad's bursting for a piss, I'm bursting for a piss, and now we're waiting to get in, but it'll be worth it in the long run. Right guys, we are here. Decided today that we're going to do Hodgett's Lake, not Turner's, because we can't get on Turner's. The swims, because of the water levels, most of them's flooded, but yeah, we're fishing Hodgett's, which should be a good laugh. Just a 24-hour session, just gonna have a little lead about, see what's going on. Very misty, but this is Hodgett's Lake at Norton Disney. Gonna feel around for a spot, get a marker float up, get some depths marked, and then put a little bit of bait in. All my spots, 10 wraps out, just can't cast my rod out because of this massive swan stopping me from going into my swim. Every time I go close to it, it gets pretty violent. So yeah, at the moment things aren't going great, but guys, this place is a absolutely amazing place. The complex has got beautiful lakes on it. Yeah, sorry guys, just making sure I don't get flipping torn to bits by a swan. But yeah, I'm only fishing 8.5 wraps, which is quite a short distance really, but there's a good spot at 8.5 wraps. But this lake behind me is Turner's, where I was originally going to fish. Sorry for the video quality, it's very, very, very misty today. But yeah, it's pretty bad at the moment here for mist and swans apparently. Yeah guys, it's just a quick run through of the lakes really. It's definitely worth fishing. That's my marker rod down there. It's just laid down there so I can get my float up and I can obviously see where I'm swimming to, which I find pretty critical, especially in temperatures like this, winter time, very late autumn. It's really important to make sure if you're putting bait out, you're getting your bait on that spot, because the fish aren't traveling like they used to be in the summer. They're very huddled up, not necessarily in deeper water. I actually find that a lot of my fish in the winter, when I'm lucky to catch one, comes out of the shallower water, which is what a lot of people disagree with, but I am honest and I have actually caught more carp out of shallow water than I have out of deep water. Still waiting to get my rods out because there's a family of swans in my swim, and safe to say I'm not the greatest fan of swans. I think they're beautiful, lovely animals, but you ain't catching me go near one. And as you can see, this one here and that one there hisses at me pretty badly every single time I go near it. I think the one on the right hand side's the male and it's like protecting his family, but it's pretty violent. But yeah, I'm hoping to get my rods out. The mist has slowly started to clear. I mean, it has been really bad this morning. The temperature at the moment is like -4 or something like that. So everything's frozen, absolutely everything. Here at Embryo, you have to use their landing nets and landing mats, weigh-in slings, which I do think is really good. Stops all cross-contamination. It's definitely a wonderfully looked after place. The water levels are really high, so a lot of the swims you aren't actually able to get in. But let's hope that we get a fish from the swim we're in, because we've travelled, it was 7 hours in total. I think we actually ended up travelling, which is pretty ridiculous for a 24-hour session. But hey, we all know when you love carp fishing, you'd fly somewhere to fish for a 24-hour session. After an eventful few hours, all the rods are out. Got 3 rods placed basically in a 6-foot spot just off that float. I've got one just behind it, one just to the right and one just to the left. So really it's the second tree from this bush and the third tree from the centre bush as well, and then centre bush just for when it's dark. But yeah, I've got a whole host of wildlife surrounding me. Just had one out at £18.10 mirror carp, which I'm pretty pleased about, seeing it's minus conditions here. Just a little spinner rig with a Scopex squid, boilie whittled down with a little yellow topper. Yeah, so it's good result really. Got us out of our slumber as we're anchoring down in the bivvy. It's -degrees here, as you can tell. It's pretty cold, but yeah, put another 8 spoms over the spot, just letting the spot rest for a bit, having a cup of tea, then get the rigs back out there, and hopefully have a few more in the night. Absolute carnage of a session. Lucky enough to have an 18-pounder last night. Woke up last night thinking, what the hell's that sound? It is literally like 6 inches of snow on the floor. It's ridiculous. But what we do for fishing, eh? Next video, guys, I'm going to do a lot better to actually get some of the action instead of just sitting here talking about what I'm doing. Probably quite a boring video to watch, to be honest. But yeah, it's been an eventful, very eventful session. Don't think we'll be doing a 7.5-hour journey for a 24 again. Beautiful lake, absolutely amazing, but it's just so tiring there and back. So probably save this one now till next summer and get you some close-up videos on my local syndicate. Hopefully be lucky enough to catch that dark common. Stay in tune, guys. Thanks for following my journey.